People of Earth, the following podcast is not real. How can you be sure? Well, for one, if definitive proof of trans-dimensional travel suddenly dropped onto the podcast scene, wouldn't it get more 5-star reviews in the iTunes store? Not to mention...
Okay, I was finally able to access the programs I needed to get the ventilation system working more effectively, which, with a lot of goblins imprisoned on the lower levels, you're definitely going to want to thank me.
Craig! Still transmitting yourself from afar into the coffee maker, I see. As if Keurig wasn't responsible for enough evil. I was in the middle of explaining to all our listeners how this dimensional travel stuff wasn't real.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, new listeners who may not have figured out yet that we're trying to cover up the possibility of trans-dimensional travel for our own ambiguous purposes. Speaking of which, I still don't understand that part myself.
Craig, we've been through this. If I gave you all the details, it wouldn't be fun anymore. Did you not see the Star Wars prequels? Look, let's stop developing our relationship and just get to this week's transmission.
All I know is that it isn't real.
Too little, too late.
Oh, I've missed us.
Sit back, audience, and enjoy the show.
Hello from the Magic Tavern, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before, this is everything you need to know. 6.5 years ago, I fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King in Chicago into the magical, fantastical land of Foon. Luckily, I'm still getting a Wi-Fi signal from the Burger King through the dimensional rift, and I use that to upload a podcast recorded here in the tavern, The Strange Familiar, in the town of Nibblebottom, at the foot of the unnameable mountain in the magical land of Foon. And I am joined, as always, by my co-host, Chunt the... Chunt? Oh, hey. Oh, sorry, I was a little distracted. Chunt, your eyes.
Oh, yeah, baby. Bat my lashes.
There's something, and it's good, but your eye, are your eyes bigger?
Are my eyes bigger? Slap in the face. What are you talking about? How dare you sprays you with water? Buddy, I'm joking. Of course they're bigger. Do you like them?
You know what? I do. There's something really compelling about them, but how are your eyes bigger?
Well, Arnie, I'm glad you asked. I've been working on ISOs. Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, what are ISOs?
Sure.
ISOs are isolations. So I've been working on isolating my shape-shifting. I've been able to kind of do it in the past, but now I can pick a certain part of my body and shapeshift it exactly how I want. I can customize my appearance, if you will.
Wow. So it's like Kegels for your face.
That's what I wrote as a last resort to describe it. But yeah, it's like Kegels for my face. Thanks, buddy.
Great.
I prefer custom eyes.
Customize.
Right.
Yeah. So did you decide to make your eyes bigger just to sort of support the way you wanted to describe it as customize, or was there another reason you wanted your eyes to be bigger?
Well, no, it was the eyes. Always lead with the eyes, because the eyes, of course, are windows to the butt. And then that customized joke I thought was pretty fun. That name is kind of punish and fun and funny.
Punish. You know what? Can I say? Can we just stop there? Punish. Yes. Truer words have never been spoken. Although, Chunt, honestly, and I'm grabbing your face by both sides because you're so adorable.
Do you want me to stay here as long as I can?
Yeah. Chunt, you're like more Disney-fied. And I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but from my world, your eyes are so big. It's adorable.
Thank you. Oh, watch this. I'm going to shapeshift and, I'm going to isolate and shift my throat here. Hello, Arnie. How are you today?
Oh.
Can I just say it's a real treat to be here on the show, and I think very highly of you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay, let me shapeshift my throat back. Isn't that kind of fun?
It is fun, although I did notice your voice changed back before you changed your throat back.
Well, it's not in real time.
Oh, I see. The magic has a ripple effect through time, just a little bit.
There's a slight time delay.
Sure. I am also joined by my other co-host whose fucking eyes are just the same size. Oh, I'm sorry. What's that, Chunt?
We're done with the ISO talk?
No. Here, Chunt, look. Here. Put your face between my hands. Buddy, what do you want to talk? How you doing, bud?
No, I just thought this was a pretty cool big deal, but
It's big.
It seemed like you used it as like a little desk piece, and then you threw it to commercial. But
Oh, come on!
and then when we come back from commercial, I'm further down the couch, and there's somebody new sitting in the guest spot, and
This is bigger than headlines. This is like a runner. This is like a runner throughout. If this were a late night talk show, which I guess it is, this would be a runner through the whole thing.
Okay, look,
Seems like-
Arnie, I'm gonna. What was that, Usidore?
Seems like you were ramping up to my introduction.
His face lit up so much when I started to say his name.
Okay.
Well, no, I continue to stare at each other's eyes. I understand. I'll be quiet this
Wait,
episode.
no. I'm so sorry. Chunt, can you excuse me for just a second?
You don't want to see me isolate my asshole to make it puckered?
God, I do. I really do. But here, I'm going to, and don't be alarmed, I'm going to take my hands off of the sides of your face for just a second. They'll be back.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to move my hands over, Usidore. My hands are coming in. I'm putting my hands on both sides of your face. And
Those used to be my hands. Those used to be my hands on my face.
You can put your own hands on your own face, Chunt. Usidore,
Oh, yes.
Ooh, feels nice.
buddy, I'm so sorry. I'm about to bring you in just a second. I'm just
Okay.
saying, have you considered making your really boring eyes a little bit bigger?
I'll do that right before you introduce me.
Okay.
Chunt has his hands on the sides of his own face, and I'm worried that we've left him home alone.
Where'd everybody go? Why is there a tarantula on
Oh
the
my God!
table?
Wait, did we leave Chunt home alone a fourth time? What are the odds? 4 times? Impossible.
Well, because it's one of the most popular winter solstice holidays of all, Thief Maze.
All right, I'm taking my hands off your face because you are moving around like crazy. When you talk, like, you're all over the place. You
Fine.
could break my arms. I'm also joined by my other co-host, Wizard's Choice nominee, Usidore the Wizard.
I am Usidore, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of chaos.
And I smack Usidore in the head with a red shovel, knocking him out.
Well, happy Thief's Maze to you as well.
I know there are so many holidays in Foon around winter solstice time. I haven't heard of Thief's Maze yet.
Well, it's right there in the title. We set up mazes for thieves with all sorts of traps and contraptions inside of them, and we tell thieves, oh, there's something very valuable at the end of this maze. And every year they fall for it.
Idiots.
Idiots.
Yeah, Arnie, I think someone once tried to compile a list, and I think they ran out of paper. So they said that there's over 100,000 different holidays around this time of season.
100,000 different holidays.
Well, keep in mind, some are celebrated by just one person. Like Flying Jeff, the big bat. Yeah, he celebrates Great Skittish Flake Off. It's like when it starts snowing, the first snow, he tries to catch a snowflake on his tongue, but he's very skittish because he's scared of the cold. And so it's just like a whole process. So that's just him. He made that up. He alone celebrates it. So just know that it's a lot of individuals. So don't think it's too overwhelming.
I see.
But he puts
And
up posters, and he tries to like hand out his hats so that other people will adopt it, but nobody wants to wear the hats. They're not very attractive.
It's like a nickname. You can't
Yeah.
get other people to buy in on a self-given holiday.
Very true. That's very true.
People try and customize their holidays, but customizing doesn't always work. You have to, let somebody else come up with a name and customize it themselves so that customizing it.
Yeah.
Can we just call what I do customize?
Yeah.
Customize. I like
Thank
that
you,
a lot.
thank
We're
you,
willing
thank
to do
you,
that.
thank
And
you.
Chunt, don't worry. My hands. Here come my hands. Here come my hands. Chunt, it's a runner. It's not just the beginning. You don't need to force it. We're gonna bring it up repeatedly throughout the whole episode. I promise, buddy.
I'd also like to customize, but I don't know that I can isolate just my eyes. What if I just make my whole head bigger? Like this.
Ah,
Whoa.
How is that?
Chunt, this isn't going to mean anything to you, but, oh, God. Usidore, it looks so much more like Charlie Brown with a beard. It's crazy.
no, I don't get that. I was going to say he looks like Hey Arnold. You know that the horse that only eats hay, Arnold?
Huh. You would think I would be really clued into that because my name is Arnie.
Oh,
but I've
yeah. I never thought about
noticed.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't like having a huge head like that. I'll figure out a way to make my eyes bigger too.
Have you tried, Usidore, making your forearms really big? Like ridiculously big. Like it's as if you're super muscled, but in a weird, grotesque way where it's just your forearms because you eat so much spinach.
Well, I hadn't thought about that, and I'm not sure why you did either.
I don't know, because I'm old.
See, I think if you want to have huge forearms, you'd want to eat like shrimp or something that's going to make your skin swell, like something you're allergic to. It sounds like this Popeye guy is allergic to spinach.
It might be. I never gave him a name, but Popeye's a good...
Oh, sorry. I was looking at Usidore's head, and his eyes were popping out of his head.
Trying to make him bigger.
It's true. You know, honestly, Chunt, at first I was like, what the fuck's shrimp? Like, okay, what's a random thing? But you know what? You brought me around. You're right. It's an allergic reaction.
Yeah, let's all agree allergic reactions are not muscle. Everyone say that, please.
Allergic
reactions are not muscle.
Did everyone hear that? I'm the owner of this establishment, and if you believe that you have muscles that are just an allergic reaction, I will kick you out of here.
Oh, Usidore, speaking of you buying the tavern, I thought since you're now the owner, and I'm, one of the owner's best friends, I thought to put up some not wanted posters for the Dark Lord. Just so people don't look for him,
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So if you look around the tavern, there's not wanted posters plastered all over.
Oh, now I see them. I didn't notice them before. They're very nice. I like how they point out that evil has been defeated. Oh, and it even has my name on there. That's very nice. What a nice touch.
Fuck. I should have called them unwanted posters.
Did you get that idea, Chunt, from someone in town put up a bunch of posters with the town Unkie's picture on it, Kevrot, and they just said, no thank you.
Arnie, my man, I understood 2 of those words.
Which 2?
This is something that happened on this podcast?
Yeah, you remember Kevrot we talked to?
Yeah, Kevrot.
Kevrot.
You fell in love with Kevrot. He's the town Unkie. He's running for town daddy.
He probably killed the town daddy. Let's be honest here.
He's the brother of the former town daddy. Almost certainly killed him.
I love Kevrot.
Yeah. But some asshat put up a bunch of signs that just had his picture on it and said, no thank you.
Ooh, asshat. Let me isolate. Is my ass on the top of my head?
It is.
Good job.
Stop. Don't try to move. Look, when your ass is your hat, don't try to jauntily lift it up further away from your head. You're going to hurt yourself.
I pulled off a lot of skin.
I know. Ooh.
Usidore, is there any big changes you're going to make to the Strange Familiar now that you're the big man in charge?
Well, I only have a few cosmetic changes in mind right now. I'd like to take the covers off these mirrors. I always thought that vampires didn't like mirrors, but I guess witches also don't like mirrors for some reason.
Wait, can I don't know if it's too late to dissuade you, but that's kind of rude to take the covers off.
Oh, it is?
When mirrors sleep, they get cold. Mm-hmm. They reflect the air, so if the air is cold, which right now it's kind of chilly,
yes,
then how are they going to sleep?
I didn't realize the covers were for the mirrors. I thought they were for the people looking into the mirrors. I should be more respectful of what mirrors want and what mirrors are saying they need. And if they need to sleep a good night's sleep, that's fine. And if somebody needs to peek at themselves in the mirror and see how they have beautiful, giant eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Very limpid pools which one could throw thyself into. It's like you're straight out of anime.
Oh, thank you. The little village to the west?
Yes, Arnie, have we told you about the village of anime?
No. I mean, I've heard about Bimbletop and Neville Bottom and a lot of other villages around here. But there's a village around here called Anime?
Yes, there are animals there, and they may be the most beautiful animals in the world, so it just got shortened down to anime.
Yeah, there's a popular story about it called Anime of Green Gables.
I'm listening.
It is a popular story. Why don't you tell it, Chunt?
There's no time. All I'm saying is you don't see mirrors creeping into your bedroom and smacking the duvet out of your mouth at night, right? So you do a solid to them, huh?
No, I see that every once in a while, but you've got a point. Nonetheless, I shan't uncover these mirrors. I shall leave them covered as they were. So what else should I do to the tavern?
Well, Usidore, I have a question. I have a question about the tavern. Like, ever since you took it on, I noticed this week, like, are you in a fight with the old waitstaff? Because I haven't seen Pizza or Shivna or any of the bartenders. I haven't seen Ruben, the server.
Yeah.
What happened to the people that are supposed to be bringing us drinks?
Well, to be honest, they all demanded to be paid less. And I said, I shan't do it. I will pay you more than you are worth and more than you have earned out of the generosity of my heart. And then I remind them, oh, but I only have 6 weeks to live. Please take this money. And they said, no, we peasants here in this town, and we take a certain amount of pride in only being paid a minuscule amount of money for a hard day's work.
Yeah, Arnie, there's a big note on the tavern door where the employees explain all this, why they left because they were getting too much money.
Oh,
You didn't see that when you walked in?
I barely read. Also,
Yeah.
I barely walk around. I haven't, you know what? When was the last time I walked outside of the tavern? Has it been this season?
Oh, boy.
18 months or so, as far as I can tell.
But Arnie, aren't you a part-time Cooper?
Oh, shit. When was the last time I went to my job? I'm apprenticing to be a Cooper. I hope I didn't get fired before I even figured out what a Cooper is.
Well, you'd know if you got fired. You'd have singe marks.
That's true. Hey, look, will you look on my back? Is there anything weird there, like singe marks, or frankly, anything that I should be concerned about?
Let's take a look here. Oh my God, is this Usidore? Look at this. Look at these moles. If I take here, give me a piece of chalk or something, or some charcoal. Give me some.
Here's charcoal, yeah.
Okay. If I make a line between all these moles, what does that look like?
It looks like you.
Yeah. What is going on?
It
Quick.
looks like you.
Quick, wake up one of the mirrors. We need to show Arnie this.
Excuse me, mirror? Mirror on the wall. Why the hell is this thing on Arnie's back? Mirror, pardon me, mirror? Just sort of lifting up the cover here. Just, hello? Okay, the mirror doesn't want to wake up, Chunt, so I don't know what to tell you.
Arnie, trust me. There is the spitting image of me in moles on your back.
In mold on my back?
In moles, not the animals, the what do we want to call those? The body spice. You know
Skin
body
tags.
spice? Skin tags.
Body spice. I don't know. Here's the thing. And I recommend this to all the listeners out there as well. Let's all just call skin tags body spice instead. Just sounds better.
Yeah, it just kind of spices up your appearance, like saffron or paprika would.
Yeah.
Oh, how about beauty marks? That's tradition. That's another way to refer to them.
But what if they're ugly?
Yeah, let's stick with body spice.
Great. I did a lot of work between seasons to make myself beautiful, as I'm sure we all remember. I don't like to bring it up too much. I am beautiful Arnold now, but I didn't do enough work on my back.
No, Arnie, you mistook what I'm trying to say. It is stunning. It's gorgeous. It's a work of art. I mean, it's me. So I'm saying yours are definitely beauty marks. I'm just saying, if someone has, I don't know, 2 giant moles on their eyeballs or something, let's not call them beauty marks.
Although, Chunt, look out the window. See those clouds out there? What do you think that cloud looks like?
Kind of looks like a clown.
Okay.
Looks like Chunt to me.
Wait a minute. Let me tilt my head. Wow, it does look like me.
That's what I was trying to say. Usidore is obsessed with Chunt.
Is it weird that when I'm standing up, I look like a cloud on its side?
You do.
Weird.
Yeah, you do a little bit.
Yeah. And both of you, see this spill of mead on our table, the tall table here? What does that look like to you?
Looks like someone's gonna have to pay for another fucking drink around here. Oh, and it looks like me.
Yeah, it looks like Chunt.
Yeah.
Wow, what is going on?
I don't know. I think we're realizing we're all really self-involved.
Well, I'm not that self-involved because I have decided to ask my patrons what they would like to see here differently at the Strange Familiar. So I'm starting with the 2 of you, my 2 best friends, besides the Prelfuels. And I wanted to know if you had any ideas about ways we could improve the tavern.
Ooh, yes. Let's have a little bit of a brainstorm. Okay, so is it possible, and I'm not saying that this is, I'm just tossing it out there, feel free to shoot it down. Is it possible that Arnie and I possibly or Arnie and myself, I mean for the rest of the time, Arnie and me, we drink for free?
Oh, yeah. I hadn't thought of that, but I think that's a great idea. That'll be my idea too.
Well, we do a brisk business here, the only tavern in town, and you are my 2 best friends besides the Prelfuels. Let me think. Should I allow you to drink for free? It wouldn't really cost me anything. I'd still make quite a bit of money from the tavern. No, absolutely not.
What? You were talking in a direction that suggested yes.
Yeah.
Well, I am no fool. You will come here every night, and you will have no more than 10 free drinks from 11 on. It's on you.
From 11th drink on?
The 11th drink, not 11 p.m.
Okay, good. Because, I'm a night owl.
Rough but fair. Secretly high fives, Arnie.
But I insist that the food is free.
Fine.
Okay, only because we know you're dying soon.
Hey, can I just say, and this is just personal preference, can you no longer outwardly, verbally lead yourself towards a yes, but inwardly hide the secret route to a no? Just because it sounded like, from the words you were saying, it sounded like you were going to say yes. And then clearly you were thinking internally about something else, and then you said no.
Could I speak in such a way that allowed me to make them believe I was headed one direction, when actually I was headed the other?
Yeah, that's
It seems perfectly possible that I could. Absolutely not.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
No, here's another idea I have for the tavern. I was thinking of taking down the old sign that says the Strange Familiar and putting up a sign that says the Vermilion Minotaur. What do you think?
I think that would be a lovely tribute. My only concern is there anybody looking for us? Is this kind of a red X that would lead them straight to us?
I'd spell Vermilion with one L.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm not sure that anyone has ever been consistent on whether there were one or two L's in the Vermilion Minotaur, at least on social media.
Pretty sure Vermilion is a word that has a correct spelling.
Oh, yeah. So it's unforgivable how frequently, probably, people, and by people I mean me, would spell it both ways all the time on social media.
There's a compromise in here somewhere. Maybe like the Periwinkle Centaur.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that a lot.
Or maybe Charlie Kisses.
Ooh.
Or Usidores.
Oh, I like Usidores too. I like all of these. I guess Vermilion is spelled with one L.
Fuck me.
And here's the thing.
I got that
You're
wrong the whole
wrong,
time.
and that's okay. But here's what I'm saying is it's much worse if you're just willy-nilly going back and forth between the two, and
Right.
you just never look it up.
Right, you just don't care.
Ooh, what if we call it Willy Nillies?
Willy-nillies.
Fun.
Oh, wait, isn't there already a tavern in town called Willy-nillies? I heard it's a real perv place.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
this was the only tavern in town. This must be some sort of place where people can go and underground and some sort of secret tavern.
I think it is underground.
Well, I'm very jealous now. Why have I never been invited to Willy Nilly's?
We got to step up our tavern game. From this point on, members only. If they're exclusive, we're exclusive.
And how can we tell? How can we keep track of them? I'll issue them each a jacket, a special members-only jacket that they each get. And then, if they attempt to enter and they aren't wearing the jacket, I'll say, nay, 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 you may not enter here.
Yeah, and if they do have their jacket, then they can come inside, but then they must take off their pants and jacket. If they want to.
Right.
Are you two business geniuses?
Well, I'd have to say so. We ran Choo Choo's Chow for a while, and
What now? Remind me, is Choo Choo's Chow still around?
no,
No,
there was.
it's mostly due to a lack of support by friends. Trying to think of who didn't support it's escaping my
and
mind.
if memory serves, you ran the Vermilion Minotaur for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I think you also were part of that.
Oh, sure, yeah. Is the Vermilion Minotaur still around?
No, we blew it up. That's hardly managerial fault.
Yeah. And we were all mayors of Hog's Face for a while, right?
Right. Yes,
Yes.
very much in charge of Hog's Face.
Oh, yeah.
Is Hog's Face still around?
Not so much.
In name only.
And we all ran Circuit City for a while. Is Circuit City still around?
When we visited you in the 80s, we did run Circuit City for a while. And as far as I know, when we left, that place was still hopping.
Circuit City, it's like the borders of technology. They'll both last forever.
Oh, Arnie, why don't you tell us about Borders while we take a quick break?
Yeah. Also, Walden Books.
Fly, you fools! Over to patreon.com/Magic Tavern right now and become a patron of the show. For only $5 a month, you get access to all of our wonderful bonus content and material and ad-free versions of the show.
Well, here are some other possible names. Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Okay, I like it. Makes me hungry.
Granite Heads. Wizard's Delight. Smell You at Another Time.
I'm just going to say that's my least favorite so far.
Okay,
Just
that's fine.
not that I don't like it as a name, but as a name for this place, it's my least favorite so far.
Okay, I have some. Let's switch tracks. Denouements and Paws.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Drink Floyd.
Okay, I like that one.
Okay.
Weird Ales.
Okay.
Ooh, that's fun.
And we do like parodies of drinks. Might be kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean by a parody of a drink?
Give me any drink.
How about a rum coconut?
Ooh, I kind of like that. Can you get like a red rum coconut?
Sure.
Ooh, Arnie, that might be a substitute for your red potion.
That's true. It sounds good.
And so, wait, hold on. So, if we make it rum coconut, and say we get a drink and say it's like maybe cloyingly sweet, like the drink in the coconut because all the natural sugars is a little cloyingly sweet, it's a little saccharine.
Okay.
Maybe we want some acidity, so we add some citrus. If I have a lime, how would I make that work with the lime?
You put the lime in the coconut?
I would put it in the coconut.
Yeah, you put the lime in the coconut.
Okay.
Do you drink them both up?
Yeah, you drink them both up.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Well, and then call me in the morning.
You're not a doctor.
Ooh.
What?
Sorry, I just can't stop looking at those eyes.
Weird Ales is a good name, but weird might seem a little unromantic. What if we changed it just slightly so it had a little more mysticism around it? Like a word like strange.
Ooh, yeah, I like the mysticism where it's like you don't know what you're getting into. So maybe something that's not necessarily misleading, but something where you're like, I want to know what's going on inside this door, like Joanne's Fabric.
Ooh.
Strange Joanne Fabric.
I'm liking it. That's my favorite so far.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, Arnie, you mentioned earlier that I was going to die soon, and I wanted to remind you that I'm not actually going to die, but I appreciate you saying
Usidore, I'm putting my hands back on the sides of your face. It's okay, buddy. You can be brave. It's all right. You're right. Just be positive, and maybe it won't happen.
No, listen, you idiot. No, I'm not going to die. Remember, that's only if the Dark Lord really died, if I'd actually completed my true purpose.
But I had heard that you're going to die in like 2 months' time, minus a couple weeks.
Yeah, I heard that you're going to die and it's going to hurt. And I also heard from Courtney that a lot of people think your robes are too baggy.
What? Oh.
This is just what I heard. I'm just telling you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just trying to tell you what I heard.
This news gets worse and worse.
What? But Courtney and I were going to share a locker.
Well, maybe you want to talk to Courtney, but I heard that Courtney wants nothing to do with you. And she said that after work, don't talk to her.
Ugh. Well, fine. Guess I'll have to pay everyone less and have the old staff return, and Courtney can go off and be mean to someone else.
And I heard from Courtney, and I don't know if this is true, but I heard that she went to go see a prophesier to get the news. I heard that you're going to end up with Janice living in a shack.
Oh. Well, that's just dirty talk. I don't care for that one bit. That does it. No more shall there be any new staff here. It shall only be the most familiar staff that everyone has known this whole time.
Wait, the most what staff?
Familiar.
And what was that one word you said earlier?
Strange?
Strange familiar.
Ooh, the strange familiar.
That's a good name for a tavern.
That's a great name for a tavern.
Has a nice ring to it. Oh, and also strange and familiar are sort of opposites. Isn't that a nice little background?
There's a lot going on there.
Oh, and there's a lot of witches around here who also have familiars.
Oh,
yeah, like little cats and stuff.
You know what? This is a pretty clever name.
I would have to say, yeah.
Well, hold on. We like this better than Home on the Strange? Okay, I'll stop.
No, I didn't say that.
I mean, I suppose we don't have to decide right this moment. We can continue thinking about it.
I did like Drink Floyd, even though it leaves me comfortably numb.
Well, I mean, the only reason I would change it to Drink Floyd is because this place has got money.
Yeah, and we're in a small town that's on the dark side of the Foon.
It's true.
We've got the wall as part of our...
Are we meddling too much with these names?
Maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. Speaking of names, I kind of have a project that I was wondering if I could enlist both of your help in.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So you remember that we've hired an intern.
Yeah.
Tourmaline Dragantine.
Oh,
and she's currently living in the basement, guarding the Dark Lord and making sure he neither dies.
Which is why I'm not going to die in 6 weeks.
Yeah. And she asked us to make her a list. She's a very dangerous dragon. So if anyone comes down to the basement, She needs to know who she can and can't kill.
Oh, right.
So just to be a good manager, I want to like give her clarity on her job. So I'm making up a list.
Hold on, real quick,
lists.
Arnie, real quick. Let me put my hands on both sides of your face. Actually, let me put one hand on your right side. Usidore, do you mind putting a hand on his left side?
Sure, got it.
This is so relaxing. It's so comforting.
Arnie, you are a good manager. Okay?
I can cry. This feels so good.
You're a beautiful boy and a good manager. And your back is gorgeous. The landscape, the body spice of it, fantastic. Don't change a thing.
Yeah, you're a real sweetums.
Oh, thank you, Usidore.
You are a real sweetums.
Am I?
Yes.
You know, that's the thing. People who manage other people, not enough people validate them. If you're in charge of other people, you need to remember to tell them sweet, sweet things all the time.
You're a sweetums.
Oh, thank you. So I'm working on this list because I'm such a sweetums. I'm working on a list of people that it's okay to kill and people it's not okay to kill.
Huh. About that sweetums term.
Aw,
I know, adorable me.
so sweet.
Someone has a kill list.
But here's the thing, it's not for me. Because my kill list includes no one except for maybe Drip Fang.
What you're doing is you're actually giving this teen structure, which teens desperately need.
Exactly.
Because otherwise, Tourmaline the Dragon Teen would kill everyone.
Yeah. That's why, so you should know, at the top of the do not kill list, and I'm very clear at the top, although I spell some of the words wrong, my name and both of your names.
Okay.
Do not kill
Yes,
us.
that's good. Arnie, there are no L's in your name.
Not even my last name?
Nope.
Agree to disagree. It is the German spelling.
Oh, thanks. That means nothing to me.
So who else do we want to make sure that Tourmaline does not kill?
Can you put, well, first of all, can we just kind of slightly adjust the list? Instead of your name and then our names below you as 1, 2, 3, on line 1, can we put all 3 of our names just so there's equal emphasis on who not to kill?
So you're
And maybe
saying line 1, Arnie, and then either Chunt or Usidore in whatever order on the first line.
That's still in order. Can you write all 3 of our names on top of each other?
Okay. It's turning into a mess. It's kind of hard to read. But it's fair.
It's fair, as long as it's fair.
As long as it's equitable. I would say that number 2/4 would have to be the Dark Lord.
Okay. Yeah. Dark Lord.
In fact, I might even make that number 1, honestly. If I get killed and the Dark Lord doesn't, that's probably okay.
Okay.
Not to harp on line 1, because I know we've been over this already,
Yeah.
but there's a bit of an issue because I'm constantly shapeshifting, and especially now with my ISOs, like, let me make my thighs real thick.
Oh,
Look at all
Whoa.
that cake, baby. I'm going to be possibly in different forms, so is there a way to, if I go downstairs and I'm suddenly like a little kitten or something, I don't want to be killed. And then Usidore also goes by a million different names.
Oh, God.
So
right.
is there
Can
a
you
way
write?
to...
Yeah, just write all those down.
Write down all of Usidore's names and then also any forms that I might be in.
Guys, you do not understand. I spelled my own name wrong. I can't write all these names.
Don't say that. Don't talk about my best friend that way, Arlie.
Okay, all right. Let's come at this from another direction then. Chunt, you make a good point, but perhaps putting this all on Arnie is not wise.
Okay.
So instead, why don't you wear a little collar that says Chunt? And no matter what form you're in, the collar always says Chunt and there's a little bell on it. And then I'll gather myself and all my great wizardly accoutrements, and my wizard hat and robes and staff and sword, and I shall step forth into that cave where Tourmaline the Dragon Teen doth reside. And I'll also put a little bell on, so that way we both have a little bell. And if anyone with a little bell, that way we know not to kill them.
Okay.
Yeah, and if your collar also says Chunt, that might be confusing. So can you make mine say Nasty Boy?
Yes, mine will say Chunt, yours will say Nasty Boy. Ani, what do you want your collar to say?
I want my collar to say...
22-ounce bitch, it is.
Okay.
Classic.
Well, I think this is a good day's work. Why don't we take a quick break and we'll be right back?
Yeah, great idea.
Do you guys want some waters?
I'd love some waters.
Roger, waters.
Yeah, I'm still hungover from last week, so yes, a lot of water.
Did I mention drinks are free, but water's gonna cost you?
What? Hey, thank you for listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. A great way to support the podcast is to join our Patreon. You'll get ad-free versions of our entire back catalog, including all the Magic Tavern spin-offs like Offices and Bosses, Ion Spin Tax, Shadow Sit. There are a lot of them. There are 2 new exclusive bonus episodes every month, Discord, all kinds of stuff. To get more information, go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern. That's patreon.com/Magic Tavern. All right, you know what? I'm going to set aside the do not kill list, which, it has us and it has the Dark Lord, a.k.a. Blemish, a.k.a. Chris of Chris Must. And that's probably enough for now.
Okay.
I'm going to focus on the kill list. Because
Great.
if someone goes in the basement that we do not want getting near the Dark Lord, or, you know what, in like a friendly way we just want killed, we should have that list ready.
Yeah, in a friendly way.
Okay, name number 1. And don't think that I'm like, I have an agenda. Like, totally this is not the case, so everyone just chill.
Let's all pick our number 1, but you go first. But let's lock them in for ourselves.
Since I was saying mine, I'll continue, which is, and I hate to say this is just something I heard, like somebody once heard it. I feel like Courtney should be number 1.
Yeah, I was going to say Courtney.
I don't know.
Because I also heard she's going to be a farmer living in a mansion with Joey, so...
Ugh, Joey.
Yeah.
But he smells like poops.
That's what I'm saying.
I think she's going to get together with Chandler.
The thing hanging from the ceiling? Mm-hmm. So Courtney's mine. Who do you 2 have on your list?
I mean, mine's easy. Mine's obvious, Drip Bang. I mean, he stabbed me with a sword and almost killed me. And yes, we did eventually use that sword to kill the Dark Lord. But still, I'm not ready to forgive him.
Fair enough.
Let's see. We've already got Courtney covered, so I suppose I shouldn't waste mine on also being Courtney. My number 1, I'd have to say, would be... Oh, I'll put in Baron Ragoon. That way we've got those 2 idiots covered.
Oh, yeah. And also, as former minions of the Dark Lord, it would be especially bad if they got to the Dark Lord. So they should be on the kill list.
Right. That's why.
That reminds me, I was able to reconstruct the list of some of the minions of the Dark Lord that Baron Ragoon mentioned to us a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So maybe we should add some of these on. But I don't know that many details about some of these. So Mimsy the Nightmare Wraith, who if I remember correctly, Chunt, she was at your wedding.
Huh. Wait, Nightmare Wraith. Was this a, does she sometimes go as a Chris Must Wraith?
It's possible.
Like always hanging around people's doors?
Yeah, she was the Baron's date at your wedding. But again, it was your wedding, so you probably you're not going to remember.
And my husband exploded, so I don't remember.
Yeah, that's probably top of mind.
You know what they always say? That they're like, you plan for so long, and then when your husband explodes, like you don't remember anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're always so hungry by the end.
Such a cliche.
Well, how about Demonium, the panda that can summon demons?
Oh, yeah. Definitely should be on the kill list. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Is Demona summoning those demons by choice to wreak havoc, or is it just the panda can't help but summon them?
Did you say Demona or Demonium?
I said Demonium.
Oh, Demonium.
I don't know if there's also a Demona.
Demona's fine. I like Demona.
Okay. Well, now I'm
I'd say she's my Demona.
Okay.
You have a knack for putting it just right.
Okay, we'll leave Demona off the list. Does Demonium, is it are they trying to do bad? Are they trying to bring chaos into the world?
Well, to be clear, as far as I know, everyone on this list worked for the Dark Lord, was kind of high up.
Okay, does she summon all the demons or just summon them? Does she summon them or is it just summon them?
Yeah, she summoned them or is it just summoned them?
I think she summoned some of them.
Okay.
Oh.
Then put her on the list.
Yeah,
okay.
put her on the list.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if they're already on the list, but what about what about Jamie and Sammy? Can we just throw them in?
They are kids, although they're older than they sound.
Wait, those 2 aren't already dead? I mean, just looking at them, they look like they got dug up.
Maybe undead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Well, let's just put them on there anyway. They've got to be 19 by now, right?
Yeah. Let's just cross our
Hopefully
fingers
older.
that we never see them again, that they never come anywhere close to here.
That would be great.
All right, here's another one. Lieutenant Homonym.
Lieutenant Homonym. Okay.
We can also just do thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Kill.
When we say that if Lieutenant Homonym is bad, are we using bad like badass like good or bad like they do evil? Oh. Because bad can have two meanings.
Yeah, that's true. I say we say both.
Okay.
Look, he's bad, but he's also, if I'm being honest with myself, he's pretty bad.
Pretty bad. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, the Night Doctor, who, as we all know, sometimes sneaks into rooms at night. King Crabane.
Kill, yeah.
Horsey McMurder.
Kill.
Thumbs up.
For Horsey McMurder, can we put Slaughter next to their name?
Okay.
I don't want them killed. I want them slaughtered.
Oh, okay. Slaughter rule.
We're talking about the slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
5.
The slaughterhouse rules?
Guys, we're coming unstuck in time. Let's focus.
Okay, sorry.
The slaughterhouse rules. The slaughterhouse does not rule. You don't want to go in there. It stinks.
That's true. But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Cider House Rules doesn't smell as good as I remember it smelling. Kind of hasn't aged as well as I thought it would.
Accents aren't great either.
Ooh, real quick, and we can finish the kill list in just a moment. Can we start a third list that is just purely resurrect if we can? And can we put Zach Plasma on there?
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just like if it's possible.
Because he was awesome.
He
and
was
I miss
so
him.
good.
Yeah.
Great. Now back to the kill list.
Okay. Can we make a fourth list?
Yeah.
And maybe I don't know if we do this on mic or not, or maybe we do it in private. A kiss list? Like, kind of like the people that we want to kiss. Like,
yes.
if not like respectfully, but
Yeah.
What a sweetums.
All right, I know, I am a sweetums. Back to the kill list.
Wait, can we also do, we kind of already have a to-do list. Can we do a ta-da list? Where it's just like things when we remember them, it's kind of magical where it's like, ta-da, remember?
Can we all come up with our own ta-da list and then present them to each other?
Ooh,
and when we
yes.
present them to each other, we go, ta-da list.
Do you know what's on the top of my ta-da list?
What's that?
This bouquet of flowers.
Wow.
All right.
You know what's on the top of my ta-da list? To throw out the potential tavern name of Still Crazy After All These Beers.
Pretty good.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Just in case we ever need to open up a little back bar or a secret bar in the basement or something.
What if I take the sign from the Strange Familiar and in very small letters underneath I scribe in, or Still Crazy After All These Beers?
Or, you know what I love? Not enough businesses have alternate names, like an or name.
Right.
Yeah, it should be like a AKA. Like, a lot of times when we talk about fairy tales in Foon, there's two names to them.
The only or name I've noticed in Nibblebottom is that pediatrician, and his business is called Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
Oh, I thought it said womb.
Oh, and love the womb. I see.
Makes more sense, doesn't it?
That's
Because he's an
right.
OGYN.
You went a long way and then Chunt just knocked it out of the park.
He's that pediatrician that encourages babies to not be born, to just stay where they are.
Staying in the womb is bomb, baby.
Weird business model, but it works for him. Anyway, back to the kill list. Horsey McMurder, Sally Scythes for Hands.
Oh, yes. Sally Scythes for Hands is very dangerous because I don't know if you get this from her name, but her hands are giant scythes.
What?
Oh, scythes.
What part of Sally makes you think that?
Her hands?
See, here's the trouble. I thought like when you put your ear up to her hands, they were like,
Oh, size. Oh, I see. Size. No, scythes. She would be able to reap wheat and that sort of thing, or kill people with them.
As a listener, can I just say, scythes matter. Like I said earlier, Usidore, you really have to be a wizard who enunciates.
That's true.
The hard thing about having scythes for hands is you always do. So it's like Sally has scythes for hands by the seashore.
Well, it's not the only tragic thing about Sally. Her creator made her a set of normal hands, but then died right before he could put them on.
What? Vincent Price?
Yeah, that's right. And then, for some reason, he'd given her scythes in the interim. Why would you do that?
It's weird.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, here's what I'll say. As someone who's very connected to love and sex, I will say if I was a suburban mom in that area, I would want to fuck that creature. I would do anything possible for maybe like 35 to 50 minutes of that story. I would try and fuck that creature with scythes for hands.
Chunt, though I am the proprietor of a tavern now, there's nothing I can do to quench your thirst.
Nasty boy.
Back to the list. Mage Gunderson, Melissa Deathridge, Big Baby Awful. Now, here's the thing. Spelled O-F-F-A-L. So it's like that big meat baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's where I take umbrage. I think Melissa Deathridge, too good a name to kill.
Okay.
We have
fair.
to keep her around. And also, Big Baby Awful, I'm curious. I want to meet this baby. I want to possibly befriend this baby. This baby sounds cool as hell. It sounds like it's a culinary baby.
Should we start a capture list?
Okay. So, we have a do not kill list, a kill list, a
Right.
ta-da list, a kiss list, a capture list. There was one more that I'm forgetting.
Oh, a do not capture list,
A do not capture list.
which of course will just be everyone else. But
Okay.
we'll have to
Yeah,
put
yeah.
down names just to be sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, do we have a list for who's been naughty and who's been nice?
I've been working on that separately from this.
Okay.
Just because I want to know.
Can I ask you, Usidore, what list am I on?
Well, you're on the nice list.
But I can be naughty. No, who am I kidding?
You
No.
sweetums.
Well, hold on. I'm also making a list. I'm going to make a body or lice list. So if you
Okay.
have a lot of body humor, B-A-W-D-Y,
Sure.
you go on one list. And if you have lice, you go on the other one.
All right, I'm making a couple lists. This is such a weird coincidence. I have a gaudy list or a rice list. And if you are part of the mafia, you go on the gaudy list. And if you write vampire novels, you go on the rice list.
Wait, on the gaudy list it says Jared Leto? That's him? He's on this list? That didn't look like him. That's him?
See, this is when we could enlist Lieutenant Hominem to help us out, because I could have sworn you said gaudy list, and I was like, oh, he's gonna get real bitchy about some way the people are dressing.
Guys, wait, hold on. This is what Lieutenant Hominem wants, right? To tear us apart by words meaning the same thing. Different things mean different things. Remember that. That's the only way to defeat Lieutenant Hominem.
Oh,
You're
shit.
right.
Then I should do it with my body list because there's body and then there's like body, yaddy, yaddy. So there's two different. Let me
Oh,
look
I'm
this
so
up.
sorry. I thought that you just had like your pen sort of leaked when you were writing that list. That list is body yaddy yaddy.
Yeah. You know, like body, yaddy, yaddy. Like your body. B-O-D-Y. Which is body, yaddy, yaddy. And you were talking about John Gotti, yaddy, yaddy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Father, son, and House of Gucci. Okay, now the list. Here's the thing. I'm going to brace you guys. Now the list gets a little weird.
Okay.
Okay.
There's someone, I guess, that worked for the Dark Lord named Scorpion's Tea Party. I don't know if that's one person or a collection of people.
Well, I know that the Dark Lord did employ some scorpions who were just like his little servants he'd kick around and make do his dirty work. But this sounds like different creatures. If they're having a tea party, is it TEA or is it like T as in torture?
Well, here's the thing. I wrote it down, so it could be anything because my spelling is terrible. These could all be my name.
And tea party could suggest like sitting around dressing up and drinking tea, or it could be like dumping tea in the water. Like there's a lot to consider here.
Or it could be like you're kind of a stupid asshole.
Yeah, it could be that one.
That's the third one.
There's also Dry Spell and Ogre What's Good at Magic.
See,
I mean-
I think we keep both of those two.
I have to agree to disagree, Chunt, because Dry Spell sucks. Just all they do is cast spells that make you go.
Yeah.
And people hate that sound, first of all. I apologize to our listeners. Secondly, the world requires a certain amount of, well, for lack of a better word, lubrication.
Yeah.
Dry Spell can really fuck your shit up.
Also, I can't prove this, but I suspect that Dry Spell is responsible for a small string of episodes in season 2.
The world needs lubrication. Why?
Yeah.
Well, just to keep things moving, imagine, Chunt, if you suddenly felt an ache in all of your bones.
Okay.
And you couldn't make your eyes bigger because they would get too dry. And then...
Oh no! Hold on. Let me isolate my throat. Dry eyes. Oh no. Dry eyes sounds terrible.
Yes, exactly like that. That's why Dry Spell must be on the kill list. Or the capture list.
Or the kiss list. No, not the kiss list. Dry
kiss
kiss.
Can we start a kiss of death list?
Yeah.
Arnie, you didn't sound authentically into that.
I don't know. I just decided to be positive. I wasn't listening. Should we go back over the kill list and decide whose lives to spare based on what names we like and don't like?
I thought that's what we were doing in the first place.
Oh, shit. Well, then we put all of them on the kill list, though.
No, Melissa Deathridge and Big Baby Awful.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So let's just do this. Like, we'll just take some off. Melissa Deathridge, we're taking off the kill list.
Yep.
Big Baby Awful. Oh, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little more torn, but if that's what you want, buddy, my hands on your face.
Gotta meet this baby. Baby.
I mean, if the baby gets out of hand, we can always do an attack on the Titan.
Also, I feel like if someone found a scroll with my handwriting on it that said kill list and there was a baby on that list, I'd be ruined. No matter how big or awful that baby is.
Fair enough.
I feel like I shouldn't take Horsey McMurder off, but I like living in a world where there is a Horsey McMurder.
How about capture? Move him over to capture.
Okay,
Yeah. Well, hold on. McMurder is still murder. I'd say put him on the kill list.
Yeah. All right. I hear you.
Okay.
I mean, it's McMurder, though. It might not really be murder. It might just be processed meat.
Yeah.
Well, meat is murder. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Arnie, can I see your quill here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had KIL list. So see right over here? We're going to put a second L right there.
Now you're writing my name. Oh, wait, no, there are no L's in my name. Huh. Why do I keep thinking there are?
So see, KILL space, another L. So that's 3 L's in a row. Kill list is one of those
3 L's in a row.
I know, I'm sorry. Buddy, I'm sorry it's confusing, okay? Do you want to try? Here, you take the quill.
Okay.
L
space.
Don't write. No, you wrote space.
Okay.
Hold
but
on.
I spelled it correctly, right?
SPLUCE. That's sploose.
Oh my! That reminds me. I got to work on the sploose list.
There's no outer sploose, okay?
Inner sploose, though.
There's no sploose between us. Okay. Okay. Back to the kill list.
Okay. Can we all agree that we're going to leave the Night Doctor on the kill list?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I don't know for a fact he's done anything. I kind of want to add Dr. Strangelove to the kill list.
Sure. Yeah.
Can I ask
Makes
what
sense.
Dr. Nightmare, what was he a doctor of?
The Night Doctor?
Oh, was he Dr. Nightmares or the Night Doctor?
The Night Doctor. I mean, I have heard of Dr. Nightmares,
Okay.
but I don't
Kill
know
list.
what. Kill list. All right, Dr. Nightmares. Dr. Sleep. I'm going to put Dr. Sleep on the kill list.
Dr. Teeth.
Dr. Teeth.
And the women.
Wait, Dr. Teeth. Okay.
Dr. Teeth and the women.
All right.
Can K be on the kiss list? My friend K?
I don't know. Every kiss list begins with K.
All right.
But you know what? This kiss list is on my list of the best things in life.
Oh.
Ooh, can we start a piss list? That's like people we want to piss off?
Oh, piss off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's put Dripfang on that one, too.
Okay.
When he's killed, he's going to be so pissed.
I know. He's going to be like, fuck, I'm killed? God damn it. I hate when that happens. But he'll say, goddess damn it, or whatever.
Hold on. Where did we land on Horsey McMurder?
I think we took Horsey McMurder off the kill list, but I don't know. From everything I understand, Horsey McMurder is a pretty bad horsey.
I mean, when it's an animal, I want to give it a chance. I've changed my mind. Can we put Horsey McMurder on the capture list?
Okay. How about, at the very least, the no-fly list?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, horses can't fly. Well, a Pegasus can, but...
Well, if you put them on the no-fly list, though, can they not swat away the flies with their tail anymore?
Yeah, that would drive them crazy.
Which might lead them to murder.
But it would also piss them off.
Yeah. Good point.
Damn, Arnie.
Good point.
There's gotta be a better system.
All right, I'm so sorry, guys. Let's set these lists aside for a second. Is it all right if we do some emails? We don't do them as often as we should, probably.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Actually, this is an email. You know, you can email us at magictavern@puppies.supplies, but also we do have a Patreon, which we encourage people to join. And some people have also messaged us via the Patreon. So I'm going to read one of those from O Marine. Love you guys so much. So glad I can support you in your travels and adventures. We're not traveling that much, but thank you. I have a question for Arnie that I would email to magictavern@puppies.supplies, but I'm worried it would be lost in the millions of emails from people still catching up.
Oh, and Arnie, you picked out this email? Interesting.
I mean, at random. My question is this. Arnie, Since you've become an apprentice cooper, do you coop standing up? I mean...
Answer the question.
I mean, I don't have... I mean,
Arnie, answer the question.
It sounds weird. One time... I mean, look, I normally, you're supposed to coop sitting down, but a couple times I did coop standing up. And I mean, people won't let me forget it, that I coop standing up.
That didn't make a mess? I mean, I feel like it would just go everywhere.
Yeah, just wood and metal binding everywhere. Down my legs for some reason. All right, but okay. Anyway, that's a Patreon email. Let's see here. I'm going to real quickly read one from Magic Tavern at Puppies.Supplies. Oh, it's an update.
It's a real email address.
It's a real email address. Hello, Arnie, Chunt, Usidore, and guest. Oh, fuck. You already fucked it up, dude. Anyway, not your fault. I write to you as I harvest soybeans in the same field I planted during my previous email. I guess that must have been last season. They are yielding wonderfully. If only I could find another small rift in order to send you some to plant and start your own soybean patch. Usidore, could you help a guy out? Thanks, Soybean Josh. And then they sent another email, but really, last time you read the email, you mentioned you had never seen a soybean before. I would love to send some in a baggie if that interests you. Josh.
Well, I don't know that I could open a portal capable of bringing Arnie home, but I've opened lots of soybean holes.
Soybeans in a baggie. I don't know why, but I want to sing soybeans in a baggie. I know it's serious. I don't know why I want to sing that.
I don't know either, but I like it.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Josh. I mean, I guess if we can find the magic, people should send us some kind of green stuff in little baggies, and we'll figure out what to do with it.
If we can find the magic.
Well, is that it for emails then today?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna finish up my naughty and nice list here. Nice.
Arnie, no emails for me?
Well, people can email you, Chunt, at chunt@gmail.com. That's Chunt with how many T's?
6, I believe.
Naughty. Gently the other red.
If you find my 6 T's and you want to email. I don't know why I'm in a singing mood tonight.
I don't know.
Nice.
I'm gonna add some names to some of these lists.
Betty.
Chunt
Naughty.
with
Veronica.
6.
Okay, let me add my list here. Okay, this is going to be women I want to dance with. Angela. Okay, Pamela. Sandra, Rita. Monica, of course. Erica, Tina. Maybe Sandra again. Put her on ×2. Mary. And Arnie.
Guest stars, where are the guest stars? Why do they stay so far away? Usidore, the Wizard's Choice nominee, was played by Matt Young. Chunt, the Talking Badger, was played by Adal Rifai. Hello from the Magic Tavern is an independent production made possible by supporters of the Magic Tavern Patreon. For just $5 Earth a month, you get ad-free versions of every episode and 2 new bonus episodes each month. Here's a clip from last week's bonus episode where Arnie, Adal, and Matt, wow, they're not even in character, just when you think the bar can't go anyway, where they play an elimination game listing famous people but narrowing the rules of who they can name as they go along. It's like a drinking game created by 3 men who have never been to a party. Here's a clip.
No, I know what you're referencing. I'm saying, like, why is that? She could have just taken the name. All right, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to challenge myself here.
You're challenging yourself. He has to spend a challenge.
It's all working according to plan. Make them doubt.
Then I'll know. You going to challenge me?
Matt's willing to just throw himself on his own sword.
You challenging me or are you coming up with something? What are you doing?
I think it seems like Matt has information I don't. He seems pretty smug. I think he wants me to challenge him. What happens if I challenge him and he's correct?
Then you lose a challenge. Have you lost any challenges yet this
No,
round?
I haven't made any challenges. Matt, I'm going to challenge you. I think Ernest Hemingway was married.
Fuck. All right. In 1921, he married Hadley Richardson, the first of 4 wives.
Oh, not only was he married 4 times.
Yeah.
That seems about right for an alcoholic asshole.
For more information on the bonus episodes and lots of other Patreon exclusive perks, stop by patreon.com/Magic Tavern. There are still some tickets available for the Hello from the Magic Tavern live show at the San Francisco Sketchfest Saturday, January 8th at 4 p.m. at the Brava Theater. You don't say. Visit sfsketchfest.com for more information. Hello from the Magic Tavern is produced by Arnie Niekamp, Matt Young, and Adal Rifai. Post-production coordination by Garrett Schultz. This episode edited by Garrett Schultz. Special assistance by America's Sweetheart's neighbor, Ryan DiGiorgi. Hello from the Magic Tavern logo by Allard Laban. Magic Tavern theme by Andy Poland. The Book of Horsey McMurder streaming this January on Disney+. Just not in this universe.
Let me look at that list. Nice, 69.
Nice.
Naughty, also 69.
Nice.
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 Nice list.
I feel like I ate soy.
Oh, boy.
Drink Floyd, baby.